Hi, this is ScooterGirl, back again with another scooter video just for you. Today we're going to talk about putting your scooter back together. I just got back from going to the park and having a ride on my scooter, and I took it out of my car and all the pieces are here laid out. So I just want to show you how to put it back together so that you can be back to riding. You can see that I have it in 4 parts. It could be 5 parts if I took this basket off. I find it easier to not do that if I don't have to. If it fits in my car with the basket on, I just leave it there. It's just one less piece for me to put on. So the first thing we'll do is reassemble the front section and the rear section. And this is a pretty important part because you want to make sure that everything comes together. It should come together very easily, and there are guide marks to help you know how to put it back together. So you can see that there's some red tape inside here and on the other side as well, and it lines up with this red tape here. So it does make a difference if the parts are in alignment with each other, like if this is crooked or not totally straight, you might have some trouble getting it back together. So let's see, I'm just going to pick this up here. You can use the seat post if it's easier, or you can use the handle, or both. I'm going to align those red marks, and I have to lift the section up so that it sets into the curves there. You can see when the 2 parts go together, the rear section tilts forward and it comes together, and then that handle just snaps into place. If the handle is not snapping into place, do not force it. It means that you need to slightly wiggle the back wheels so that it aligns. It will come together that easily if it is properly aligned. So don't force it. Okay, so those pieces are together. I'll next lift up this tiller part. An important part about this is to make sure that the teeth on the bottom of the tiller, when you unscrew it, are far enough apart. Because if they're too close and you lift this tiller, over time, these teeth will wear down and then your tiller won't stay up anymore. So you need to just make sure they have enough space. And then just tighten it back up again. Okay. The next thing I'll do is put the battery back on. It's as easy as lifting it up, putting it back down into place. Just make sure it's locked in place and it's not sliding around. If you put the battery lock bar back in place, on this model there's a battery lock. Not every model has that, but it's just this lever here, and you can slide it down the post so it rests on top of the battery pack, and then tighten it up. That's there so that if you're going over bumps or anything, that the battery doesn't lose connection with the scooter. This last part is the seat. So this lever is pretty important. You have to squeeze this lever upward in order to get it to sit properly on the post. So this black tube goes into the seat post. And if you squeeze the seat lever up, it'll go right into place. You might have to wiggle the seat just a little bit so that you make sure it's locked. And then the seat lifts up. So one last thing I want to make sure we do, if you see this, the wheels aren't turning. So in order for me to really be able to go and turn corners, I have to do this last part that's easy to forget. Here's the steering, the wheel lock knob. This just pulls out and turns up, and now you have full range of motion with your wheels. So I'm all set again to go back to riding. This is ScooterGirl with another scooter video. Thanks so much for watching. Come back again.